Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 9 Japanese battleship Izumo. It has 9 410mm guns, 27 secondary guns, 66 AA defense rating, a surface detect of 16.8 kilometers, top speed, 28 knots, total health 78,900. For my modules, reduced crit chance on main armament, improved aiming accuracy, improved rate of fire, reduced the chance of flood and fire, faster rudder shift, concealment. For my commander, situation awareness, and expert marksman. We're on the map Loop, and yes, this is a brand new Izumo. I repurchased it. I got a brand new commander. I didn't have any backup. It's okay. I'm not complaining. The reason I have 2 skills is because I invest the 25 doubloons. That's probably a game, if that, maybe 2, depending on your skill level. So it's not really a big deal. I'm going to try and fire on this enemy destroyer, and he of course disappears. He's moving away. It's not an easy shot, but if I got a shot off of him, it would work out great. Now I'm telling my team, hey, there's probably 3 destroyers because that guy, what was it, Mr. Butt, Mr. Grumpy, Mr. Butt, Mr. Grumpy, really? They're all in the same division, so they're all working together, which can be scary for a battleship. I was trying to tell my guy, Poimane, hey, I need protection from those destroyers, and he takes it quite literally, and why am I using situation awareness over basic survivability, you might ask? Well, 5.9 is coming out soon, it's going to refund it. I personally think situation awareness is the most important skill in the entire game. It gives me so much information, and you know what else is going to give me information? Pulling a Notser, and I don't want to do it. But there are too many destroyers forward. I was trying to get in position to possibly take on that Hipper, I believe. You see the broadside cruiser that's sort of at, what is it, D4, or he's about to be, Swinder. I felt like I could sneak by the island and have full broadside on this guy. Obviously that didn't work out, and I got a real close-up to this island. I think it's a cove, right? A pirate cove? Where they beach their ship, they find treasure, and then they leave. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, that's why I ran aground. That's why my friendly killed himself. Yes, he killed himself because he went in going up against the destroyer division. And you need to pay attention to that stuff. It's really important that you recognize that a player is in some division. It really is important because most likely they're on comms, right? They're in direct communication. They all spawn together now, which you can't guarantee in like World of Tanks. They still haven't done something like that. But in this game, you can. They all spawn near each other. And finally, we are clear. I'm just waiting for that icon to drop off, and it does, and then I fire my guns. It's a great way to confirm the shot. And is this the kill shot? No, it isn't. 18,000. Okay, that works out. I would have liked to kill him. A full broadside. How often do you get that? The enemy battleships, that enemy Izumo is not looking at me right now, and that's good. I think the Turpets fired on my position. The Hipper recognizes the danger, and I need to lead him in the right direction. So I elevate the gun, and I sort of lift it up, and it's enough. It's enough to get the kill. It was an assist, but I did do 18, so I felt like I was justified. And there is an enemy destroyer, Rex Panzer. He got his name before Warships existed, or at least he likes the word Panzer. And I expect torpedoes will come my way. Ooh. So there's a tell. Whenever you see the gun systems not looking at you, it's a good chance they're not in their torpedo sights, because the gun systems will traverse when you are aiming your torpedoes as well, if you've ever paid attention to that. So you can use that as a tell. He never intended to send torpedoes, unless of course he sent them prior to coming around the island. And I was able to aggressively attack him. Now he's going to pull a Notser, and that's unfortunate for him. I aim at the waterline, and it disperses. I miss every shot. Ah, it shouldn't be this hard to kill a guy that runs aground. Ooh, this looks good. Oh yeah, we take him out. But friendlies are dead over by A. that little tiny isolation and going up against the brunt of the enemy team really cost my team. But we do have more kills than they do. It doesn't appear that there are any enemies over on the eastern side of the map. We can clearly see there are 3 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 3 cruisers, and 2 battleships. So that is every single player on the enemy team is over by A right now. We could safely, and somehow the Benson got his torpedoes out, so I'm just going to try and angle my ship so I don't take any. And it looks like we're going to fit in just fine. But somehow, my team over by C is not pushing very quickly. You might have caught that I told him, hey, go, go, go. And I'm not going to pass this up. I fire on the Ibuki, of course. He disappears. Maybe we're going to see. No, he turns away. Ugh. He got a tell. He got something. Either he recognized that my turrets were looking directly at him, or he has the little warning that says, someone fired on your position. He angled away, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. You sort of want to turn into it. You want to do something abrupt. That's what works really well, and the Japanese cruisers can't afford to take too much damage. They are elusive. Oh, nice. 13,000. Very good. They put a lot of fires on the target, though, if you notice. And I choose to use my damage control, because it was 2 fires, I believe. I'm not paying 100% attention. I'm trying to tell you the story. And the story here is, let's kill the Ibuki. The Ibuki is showing a broadside, and I expected he would go away, but I didn't expect that much, and we miss. We only get 1 overpin. The friendly Fletcher. Oh boy, the friendly Fletcher is in no man's land. That is extremely dangerous, and I don't think it's going to work out for him. I'm trying to maintain good angle. I don't want to take too much damage. There were too many battleships and cruisers that could engage me. The friendlies are moving towards B, and they are engaging the enemy team. Now, it appears that and I'm detected. So I was having red flags going off in my mind, because there's nobody who should be detecting me except for that Izumo. The Ibuki is behind the island, and maybe the Izumo is distracted by the team over by B. I'm going to just turn around. I was trying to think if I should go with the Turpits. Man Bear Pig. It's not the first Man Bear Pig I've ever seen. It won't be the last, of course. It's a pretty common name, honestly. Anyway, I was just trying to turn around, and it's like, Man Bear Pig? What's a Man Bear Pig? Well, isn't it? What is it? Oh, whoa, whoa. We got to pay attention now. Cyclone inbound. Well, that's not ideal. I do have a shot on the Izumo, and I try and lead the target in the direction. The dispersion, however, looks terrible, and the single shell that makes contact with the enemy bounces off harmlessly. It did look cool, but it bounced off harmlessly. So, since it appears, and I still think there's a destroyer somewhere. Okay, he's not anymore. Okay, maybe there's not. Since we're going to get a Cyclone, I can be a little bit more aggressive. Cyclones really assist. Terrible detection. It allows a ship that, quite frankly, will outclass another ship, but the detection range is what weakens that ship to get close to them and take them out, of course. And the Izumo, maybe he's distracted. Maybe he knows more than I do, because I fire all my guns on him. I tried to depress the gun because he was coming towards me, and we only did 2,300 points of damage. He was able to angle enough in time that it really was an insignificant shot. And I don't like that. I want to do massive damage, kill the enemies, show your broadside. And is he going to continue the turn? I don't think so, because there's an island in the way. And just as the detection is dropping off, and it just did, I should have shot. I was just not prepared for the shot, and we missed out on that opportunity. A broadside cruiser. I'm not going to waste it, though. Fire on an angled Izumo. Very predictable, very inaccurate, just not an effective shot. Now, it is getting better, and maybe if I held off just slightly, he would have to angle with the torpedoes. This is what I like to see, though. Perfect broadside, he has to deal with torpedoes, and they are making significant contact to him. They took out his propulsion, fire at the waterline, get the citadel, knock out the target. 13,000 points of damage done. Man-Bear Pig is still alive. Underscore Man-Bear Pig, sorry. The other Man-Bear Pig, and Man-Bear Pig times 20 is offended by the insinuation that he would be playing in this match right now. The team, we're doing okay. They should stay together and force the enemy to come towards them. And as long as you have numbers advantage in a Cyclone, you should never lose, right? You can only engage a target if you can see them. Things that it will extend your range is radar, and I don't know that everyone knows this, but a Soviet cruiser or a American cruiser can use radar to extend their detection while Cyclone is going on. It's hugely powerful, and look at what we've got. The two division mates, they are joined at the hip, and I would really like to go after the Hatsuharu. He's pretty low. I sort of set up, but he's showing pretty good angling. He's aware. But I ultimately just decide to fire on him, but he avoids it. I miss the shot too. Secondaries are set to the Hatsuharu. I'm not going to miss this shot though. Look at him, he's showing a perfect broadside. And we're just going to fire one set. Oh, secondaries took him out. My friendly battleship is under fire by torpedoes though. And let's just work on the enemy destroyer. One shell, get another one. Friendly takes him out. The torpedoes are going to slightly move in front of my ship. Shouldn't be a problem though. And let's continue forward. Oh no, Donskoy. I have had horror stories in the Donskoy. Ooh, the New Orleans. I would like to get the New Orleans. Yep, the Donskoy's dead. He's going to take torpedoes from the battleship, the Tirpitz. Secondaries set to the Tirpitz. You still want to do that? It is beneficial, 10-15%, even if you don't have manual AA or manual secondary, sorry. And here we go, New Orleans. Shouldn't take more than one. Let's see if one is enough. One is indeed enough. We earned Kraken Unleashed. And I don't want to be close to this guy because he has torpedoes. And he could angle for it, so I'm going to try and move away slightly. The friendly Colorado appears to be taking the torpedo set that the Tirpitz did not use. He misses, thankfully, and it looks like the Tirpitz is going to try and rotate around the friendly battleship. And in doing so, he's going to show a broadside. So I fire at the waterline, get 8,500, not bad. Remember, turtleback, it's kind of hard to citadel them. And we continue the barrage, and we do more. High damage. The Colorado is defeated. But now my secondaries are in position. We've got multiple enemies firing on my ship. And this is where I would really like basic survivability. It would assist in the fire. I do have a fire signal flag to compensate. And yep, here come torpedoes. Come on, kill this guy. He's got great angling. Yep, not enough. It ricochets off because of the angle. And I knew that. I have to angle, protect myself. Secondaries are the only thing that can engage the target, and I don't even think they can do that. I think they have to attack side on. And this is a little awkward. It's like a turtle chasing a turtle. I am waiting for a shot. Okay, here comes the shot. 8K, that's pretty significant, unfortunately. Angle against him, and shoot the superstructure. There we go, we take him out. Didn't have to take any more torpedoes. I am on fire. It's one fire. I'm letting it burn. Maybe I should put it out. It's hard to say. I need every single damage control in this scenario if I want to survive. I call on my aircraft, and an enemy destroyer shows up. Enemy Kagero. And I fire my guns. First set hit. Second set did not. Friendly Fubuki is going to take torpedoes. We lose the friendly. He turns into the shot. And, oh crap, that's not good. The Ibuki is on the other side. He could angle for torpedoes, so I'm going to stop. I can't go around it. I have to be ready. I would like to take this guy out. I blind fire. And we do damage with secondaries and primary. Not enough to kill him. And I'm just waiting. Come on. Show your side. Do whatever. It's not a good scenario. Oh, he's detected. He has good angling. And of course, He had torpedoes and he sent them against me. There's nothing I can do. And man, I was trying so hard to get this game in the bag, and it just didn't work out. Now, I earned Close Quarters, Kraken Unleashed, Confederate, 6 kills, almost 117,000 points of damage, 1,754 base XP. The enemy Kagero did a great job. Wow, that's very impressive. And most of the damage, AP. Big shocker, right? I felt like I helped my team, and definitely the Cyclone helped. I think at the beginning of the match, if our team would have recognized the primary flank of the enemy, we probably wouldn't have lost quite as many, and that would have helped us in the end. Most definitely. But close quarters combat, it was fun for me. I felt like I almost had a chance to win the game, and that's the most important thing. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.